Ballrooms? I don't know. This doesn't look like it. What's up, you guys? It is registration day, day one, Gumball 3000, the Middle East. Let's go. Look at your favorite thing first thing in the morning, snacks. Croissants. Do you need names? Daily Driven Exotics.
Yes, number 11.
Yes.
All right, you guys are checked in.
Mr. DD, right?
Wow. What a spread.
We're back.
We're back. Lee, how you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
We are still the easiest clients you've ever had.
Debatable. I mean, it's getting there. We're getting there.
Not bad, right?
It's improving. I'll say that. That's all I'll say.
How much fun is it to be in the Middle East for the very first time?
A lot of fun.
No stress.
Really, really hyped to be here. No stress. You guys are gonna add to
Full
the but
Just all the stress.
it's been nice.
What are we doing? We're going to register.
Yes, we're gonna get you in. Gonna get you some.
Why do we gotta keep signing all this?
Gonna get you information for the week, some route cards. Gonna get you some cool merch that matches your hat and your footwear.
Aperta merch is what we call it.
Of course.
Inspired by DDE.
The
All this was inspired by DD.
LP6. What is
It's an
it?
honor.
LP what?
LP what? Your
Our car? We call it the Lamborghini Huracan Evo Aperta LP 580-2
That's too much.
Evo.
You need to, like,
Supercharged.
You need to like abbreviate it slightly.
Evo.
No, here it's perfect because everything here has a long name.
yeah, that's true, yeah.
It's like Sheikh, name, bin, then after the dad.
There's always an L between each word as well.
Al or bin. I learned this. It's really interesting.
All right, where's all the free stuff? Where's the free stuff?
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. So much gear from Gumball, insane, love all the merch, but it's funny how it's a bit of a challenge when you have a supercar on a rally. And already the stuff we brought here, obviously our luggage, our roller bags and all that, we need to find a vehicle to put that in. So, Angus, you're driving
On the luggage car.
You're the luggage car. You got the Urus?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing? We're putting our
That's what
bags
we're
in
doing.
yours?
Ramming it in. It's gonna be sliding around the entire time. So
Great. Where are we going for lunch? You got surprised. We're going for lunch?
we're going to Burj Khalifa.
The world's tallest building? This one? Right here?
letters and put them together.
It is funny how
Yesterday we
it's
called it
deceiving
3DK.
depending on where you are in the city. If you have a building that's obviously more foreground to you, it almost appears that it's as tall. Like this building right here looks like it could be as tall as that building, but it's not even remotely close. So we're going to, you said it's the only restaurant in there?
The only one that's doing brunch today. Yeah.
Only one doing
You
brunch.
can't come to Dubai and not go to the world's tallest building. It'd be a shame not to do it.
So we're going up there to have lunch. We're gonna show you guys. Plus, we need to reveal what car are we driving on Gumball Middle East. It is sitting at the start grid. And what car? I can't tell you. Can't tell you yet.
wait for the
It's a really big surprise. And it's all decaled up. So we'll reveal to the car to you sometime after lunch. Don't go anywhere.
Getting going. Check this out. MC20 is actually like 3 back there. Another one. Another one. There's like 6 MC20s here that aren't on the rally. That happen to be here in Dubai.
That is wild. It's like 6 or 7 MC20s in like every different color. It's crazy.
Okay, we're
Beautiful
not showing them
car.
our car yet. We'll show them the luggage truck first.
Yeah, the luggage truck is
The
sick.
luggage truck is here. You ready?
By the way, the luggage truck is a Lamborghini Urus.
Boom.
Yellow interior.
Yo, some dirty hey? Yeah. All your secrets, Agnes.
I like the interior. It's cool. All right, boys. Let's go to the world's tallest tower. I forget the name already.
Look at this. You have to film it through the sunroof. That is so huge. What are you worried about on this rally? Is there anything that you're like worried about going to jail over or anything like that?
I don't think so. Just
Off
fitting all
camera,
your
you were
luggage.
super worried. Be honest.
We were highly advised not to run a red light because of all the CCT cam footage that they will actually track you down and apparently arrest you or something like that. And by the way, that was told to us by a local original Emirati. Why are there so many G-Wagons here? There's so many G-Wagons.
Holy crap.
Well, this is gonna be cool. Lunch in the world's tallest building. All right, I'm gonna bring you guys up to speed because I haven't been able to film where we were. So when we first went in, we were going for lunch. We're going to a specific restaurant in the Burj Khalifa. And the side we went into didn't have anybody sitting around and walking around. And I was like thinking to myself, how is this the world's tallest building? There's like no tourists here to see it. We're on the resident side, which is why security was like so tight. I was actually told to put my camera away, and if I wanted to film anything, just to use my phone. Anyhow, after getting lost in the resident side, we finally found like this back way that this guy led us through a secret elevator that then now dropped us off on the more touristy side. Angus here has been very nice to kind of host us and move us around here and paid for us to go on the highest payable level. So there are certain levels to this building and you pay more money the higher up you go. So where are we going? We're going to the what floor? 150th or 54? 154. 154. So that's only 9 floors below the very, very top. 154th floor on the Burj Khalifa. Let's go, let's go. This is it, this is the real deal, boys. We're going outside? Yes? Someone lets us out? Oh, this guy, special card. It's like James Bond here, thank you. Bro.
There's your view of
Whoa. Holy crap, bro. Look at the view.
Heights have never bothered me in my entire life. Never.
Look at it. So our start is right there. It's pretty surreal. You guys come to Dubai, I highly recommend. You come to the top of the Burj Khalifa. All right, we were way up there and now we're way down here. We're trying to figure out how to get to the Gumball start grid, which is on the other side of the water, and apparently we're lost. Angus, explain yourself.
It's working. It's working. We're trying. Dave, what are you doing back there?
Hey Dad, I'm having a good time, it's okay. Yeah.
So you guys want to know what car we're driving on Gumball? We're about to go and show you. Hopefully it's on the start grid. Dave, have you confirmed it's on the start grid with Dad?
Hey Dad, has a car there? Yeah, apparently the car's there. We haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen it.
We don't know, so here's the trick. We actually don't know what car we got. So we're about to find out. The downside is we couldn't get one of our cars here. I'll let you in on that little secret. It's not one of the DDE cars. We had to rent a car. One of the main reasons for that is proper insurance and being legally allowed into the other countries here. So we're not just staying in the UAE, we're also going to Oman. Something to do with going to Oman was very, very particular about insurance. For example, Angus, you had an issue with insurance for Oman.
Yeah, Oman seems to be a problem.
It seems to be a problem. You want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, just you can't get coverage, it seems. So Canadian companies will cover us here, but not Oman. So for that kind of one-day leg of the trip.
So there's something sketchy about going to Oman that insurance companies don't want to basically cover you for. So we're not going to risk $1 million car doing that. However, companies here are used to that because it's a neighboring country. So they have some sort of special insurance. It costs us $5,000, Dave?
Insurance?
Yeah.
It's between $5,000 and $9,000 USD for the insurance. And the issue with Oman is that most insurance providers don't have a policy written for that country. So they have nobody there to talk to in case there's a problem. So the other thing, if your car got stolen in Oman, they have nobody to contact to help recover the car. They don't have that relationship. That's why insurance is hard to get in Oman.
When we find out what our Gumball 3000 car is, you'll be finding out with us. So I hope it's something good. More importantly, at this point, I really hope it's something reliable. You see, our friend, James, Mr. JWW, has had an issue with the car he's bringing from the UK here because it was stuck in customs to do with some paperwork. We'll let him explain maybe more of that later, but I think, did he get it out? We don't know.
It's coming.
It is coming?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So if he gets his car, that'll be absolutely phenomenal. One of the issues with his way bill or something to do with his paperwork was someone put his YouTube handle instead of his full name. So they put Mr. JWW. Well, that's not what it says on his ID or his passport. So customs would not clear the car. But it sounds like Angus, who sells cars and brings cars here all the time, had some connections to help clear that up. Talk about last minute clutch, coming in clutch. By the way, I love the interior of this.
It's sick.
It's nice and bright. We should be able to see our car very soon. Trying to get down to the start has been very interesting. We just went through like a complete construction zone. I actually should have filmed that. It's weird because they're building this building behind us. Oh, you can see some other cars trying to come down now. And we went through like this weird area that was like super construction zone.
And I'm like, I'm going to be here at 10. And I message you, I'm like, welcome to Dubai, but you're not going to get your drink that you wanted.
Celsius, I know they don't have it here.
No, they do. You have to order
it.
They do? You have to order it. I'll send you the link on your Instagram thing. You have to order it. You can get the whole thing.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So,
Shell shocked still.
Okay, we are past security. We have the, oh, look at Diddy shirt. Oh, we got the start grid right here. Start grid, we're just rolling up. Nice brakes, Angus.
What's up? How are you guys?
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
Yo, don't leave me hanging, don't leave me hanging. Where are you parking?
Right here.
Oh, dude, how are you gonna back it in right here? You're so.
It's this.
It's so tight. It's so tight. Watch that front end. The front end's tight, bro. All of a sudden you hear on the fence. It'd be funny, but it wouldn't be funny because actually this is his vehicle, right? This is your vehicle?
Yeah, it is.
You shipped it?
Well, it's dad's money, but
It's dad's money.
Try to keep the car as much as you can closer to the food line.
Yeah, what's this? You're parked like 6 feet away. No pressure. There's nobody watching. They want you to go closer. They want you to go closer.
How's he gonna get out?
he's guiding you and you're not listening. It's the best thing ever. He's getting frustrated with you.
He's like, you're not watching him.
Look at him. Look at him.
I'm watching the guy in the mirror.
Hand contact.
You almost hit this guy. Well, you're parked now. So how do we get out of here?
Those trams are.
You gotta climb over, I guess.
Look at this. Got the hoodie on. Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
How you guys doing? How long have you guys been out here? Tim, what's up? How are you? How are you? Are you driving with us?
Yeah.
Cool.
How are you? Welcome.
I'm excited. This is fun.
Why not the SVJ now?
Why not the S? That's not ours.
Yeah, I know, but
We were hitchhiking.
Angus is our chauffeur. Just joking. He's our friend. He's over there. Look at it. That's how important he is. He has all the security. On the start grid, we have to walk kind of halfway around. Apparently our car's number 15 on the grid. Pretty close to the front, which is great because we'll be able to get a good start when we leave tomorrow. And then we'll be able to film all these cars going, holy crap. That's sick. That's cool. There's a lot of cars that we have not seen yet that are on Gumball, and I'm sure we're gonna walk by some of them right now. But first and foremost, the most important thing is, what are we driving on Gumball? So let's go and find out collectively together, because everybody here is asking, everybody's wondering, and it's about time we reveal that secret. Let me check some things out along the way. We got Aventador, BMW, GT3, GT2, GT3, SV. We got the R8, 812 GTS, GT3. Big Porsches here. There's a big Porsche presence.
You just know this is gonna
And
be
then it's
tough.
like crazy hypercar. It's gonna be so insane.
Tomorrow when we're leaving.
All the mayhem. And the guys keep telling us that we can go crazy here. Oh, damn. Aston Martin Speedster. You just don't see these things. I'm looking forward to seeing this driving around. Now, the start of Gumball in Toronto was phenomenal, right downtown. And I watched some of the start grids like London, but I'm telling you, I don't think I've seen anything as impressive as the Burj Park right in center of all of downtown Dubai. And right behind us is the building we were just in, the Burj Khalifa. Like, look at this. Look at all these cars. And then you have the world's tallest building there, and you're just surrounded by all these other beautiful buildings. It is so overwhelming to be here, and we're just so grateful. All thanks to you guys also supporting us, watching the channel. All right, where are we going? Somewhere over here is a car for us. We're not quite sure where yet, but somewhere over here.
That's a man right there.
This guy?
We made it.
What do you got for us?
What do you got for us?
What do we got? What are we driving?
Come with me.
Let's go.
An SI Civic at least?
An SI.
Save the best till last.
Do you is it an Integra Type R? That's what we want.
Here is your car.
Oh, yes. I got the 11s. 11s, baby. So what year is this car?
I think this is a 2020, 2021.
I would say probably not, because it's not an Evo.
It's not an Evo. Oh yeah, maybe it's
drawing board.
2019.
So what year is this car? That's
Maybe
probably
2019.
a 19. Was this? Looks like a Huracan 610 LP 610-4. So all-wheel drive, super reliable, which is what I asked for. My request was get me in a reliable car so I don't get broken down and stuck in the middle of the desert. Now, nothing's impossible, but this is the best shot of making it from here to the very end of Gumball this year. We'll be driving in a very familiar car that you know I know how to drive really, really hard in, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's a 610 because we go in the desert and the dirt and the sand. It's all-wheel drive, we'll be able to get out of the dunes.
Well, here it is, guys. The official daily driven exotics Gumball Middle East car. All right, so we have a Lamborghini Huracan, and this is, yes, a rental. Now, we're looking at the car. We got to inspect the car. So let's go over the car together. I'm really curious to know what a rental car here in Dubai is like compared to something like Royalty Exotic,
Right, where they're perfect.
where they're all perfect and amazing. So let's go over this and have a quick look. So, well, let's just start with the wheels. Wheels here. Tires are, this one's not too bad. We're gonna be driving this for the next basically 9 to 10 days. So you know, my life's on the line, Dave's life's on the line, our wives and our families want us to go home in one piece, so we gotta make sure we do our due diligence and make sure we check all the boxes, make sure first of all that this vehicle is safe and Gumball 3000 ready.
All right, little curb rash, that's not gonna do any damage. Hopefully though, the wheel's not bent. That would be my concern when there's like damage like this to the wheel. I'll be looking to make sure that when we drive this vehicle, unfortunately we didn't get to drive it.
Before we came to the start grid, this is where we're meeting the car for the first time. We wanna make sure that the car drives straight, especially at higher speeds, because odds are we'll be ripping this car on the rally.
This does concern me because when there's usually curb rash like this, you have the high probability of having a bent wheel. Coming around to the front,
is the date on the tire.
the date of the tire we can check out.
This one's from 2020.
That one's probably a newer tire. I noticed this right away.
That's not good.
Someone's done a little love tap with the basically curb here.
It's been repaired with fiberglass. You can see it.
Yeah. So a little damage there. Let's see what else we can find. In general, there's like some scuffs, some bumps. You can see some damage in there. This wheel is.
Just look over here.
Oh, look at this. We got more curb rash here.
Oh, that's just the
we
guard.
got.
But that's why I didn't have one.
Gator guard on this
smash
side.
up right here too.
Apparently, they don't trust people driving near curbs. There's no center cap on this wheel.
Right there, 22. So the other side's 2 years old, so this one's 2 years newer.
What do we got here? We got some love tap on the mirror.
All over here.
Side skirt damage.
Look at it's a drywall screw.
It's got a screw in it.
Over here too.
Another screw.
It's a drywall screw.
To hold the side skirt on.
Date on the tires.
They've obviously changed the front tires as of
This
recently.
one is 2 years old as well.
2 years old?
2020.
Yeah, this has had some miles put on it because when I feel it,
Look at the corners. It's been tracked.
and I can actually feel the wear bar. This will probably be, by the time we're done, this will be those tires will be done.
Look at the motor.
What? Oh.
It's like I drove it for a year.
Well, hopefully,
All in all, this car is safe to drive.
This is all like screwed on, it looks like.
I have more here front down, not only this one.
All like that?
Yeah, I have front down.
Oh, if this is your car, then why didn't you guys clean it? Because like it's like completely dirty in the engine bay.
And the tires don't match. So this tire is new, but those ones are all old. This is 2022, that one's 2020, that one's 2020, that one's 2020, and it's all wheel drive.
Check with him. Check with him.
It's your car or his car?
No, I am driver, I am working on it.
he's
My
working.
duty is only handover car.
So the rental company, White, that we rented the car from, gave us a really beat up car. 3 of the tires are like over 2 years old. This car is rented out every day. The rear tires are down to the wear bars. The engine bay is absolutely disgusting. We've talked to a bunch of people. Other rental cars like this car behind me have a clean engine bay. Like for example, come check it out. This is also a rental car that gets rented out here all the time. You can see the engine bay fairly clean, like not completely destroyed. This one has literally been parked outside, like in the hold it up higher, please. Like, look at the engine bay in here. It's absolutely insane. Anybody would rent us a car this destroyed.
I also, when I ordered, I said, hey, could you get brand new tires? Like, put them on, bill me. And I said, yeah, we'll look into that. And he said that Lamborghini certified and serviced this car before it came here.
Yeah, I call
Lamborghini went off on this car with mixed match tires.
I call bull. So, long story short, we're now trying to get a hold of the guy who was here earlier, who also lied about the year this car was. If you notice that when I said, hey, what year is this car? He's like 2021. It's like, Dave's like, well, it's not an Evo. That's not possible.
What year is this car?
I think this is a 2020, 2021.
So long story short, now we're stuck trying to deal with this car last minute before we start the beginning of Gumball tomorrow. And the other issue is even if somehow we got a hold of this guy and he replaced it, we'd then have to get all the decals put back on here. So we're in a bit of a pickle at this point right now. That's the guy right there.
All right, what's the plan? You tell me. What's the latest? Sorry, my phone died, so I'm out of the loop a bit now.
Well, you said that we acknowledge the fact that this car is not in great shape and you said you find something else. But like, the tires don't even match. Like, that tire's new, that one's old.
The thing is though, this car, obviously on the list, we had brand new 2022 Hurricane Evos, and that was available, and then this car was obviously an older
When we
car.
walked up here, you said it was a 2021.
No, I don't know why I said I'm thinking, but obviously it's an older Hurricane.
Well, bad
often.
rental car companies in Dubai.
What frustrates me is the lack of accountability. Like, in any business, if you're honest with your customers and just say, here's what I have. Because what he was saying, first of all, he said it was 2021. Then he says, well, it's 2016, what did you expect? You should have gotten something more expensive. Those were his words. I was frustrated because I was like, you didn't explain to me my options. Like, if you have a business, you're like, here's a product we have. Now, what are your expectations? You want something clean? Because I only have this older one. Yeah. He lied. Then when we came here, didn't seem to care. And that's the frustrating part. I said to him, like, we didn't negotiate. I didn't try to do a brand deal. I said, hey, how much is it gonna cost? We need a car, make sure it's safe. I asked him, make sure it has brand new tires on it. He said, yep, no problem. And when you get here, he's making all types of excuses and lying about the car. And when you're in sales of any business, you're basically trying to solve problems for a person and helping them. We never wanted a deal. We didn't want a deal with beat up Huracan. I said, what do you have? He goes, I have these options. I said, cool. What year is that one? He goes, I think it's an 18 or 19. Okay, cool. Is it good? Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Like, do I have to ask, does it have scratches and beat the wheels don't match? Do I have to ask that it has damage all over it, it's been hidden?
Never been
detailed. Do I have to ask it's been...
The tires are down to the wear bars.
I guess my biggest issue is I just didn't show that they cared at all. And I don't want to flex the fact that we're YouTubers. It's completely irrelevant. It's like we're paying them money. This is $25,000 to rent for the next 7 days. I didn't balk at the price. But the whole time he was making excuses saying, well, what do you want me to do? I'm like, well, what can you do? He goes, well, I don't know. You tell me. I'm like, well, no, I don't know what my options are. At this point, I'd prefer to get our money back. Unfortunately, we can't.
Yeah, we're completely screwed. We're stuck with this car. It's beat the shit. The worst case scenario is we have a problem with the tires. So I requested that we get 4 new tires. Because it's a safety issue. I have a wife and 3 kids I want to go home to. As much as I love doing this, and this is my job, I have to go home at the end of it. So I don't want it to be unsafe. Like when we drove on the last Gumball, like it's no mystery. We all speed. Okay, we go very fast. So I do that though in confidence that I know my machinery is safe. So I'm not putting not just my life at risk, but anybody else around me. And I always drive with a big bubble around me, but I still want to make sure that like we're working with something that's at least gonna hold together.
You really gotta go with your gut whenever you rent a car or buy a used car. It's the same thing. If you look at a car to buy, this is for sale, and run away.
So we're stuck with it. Hopefully he can get us new tires at a minimum.